Konnichiwa, gentle viewers. I'm the Mysterious JG, and welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. We're playing through, well, at least the plan is to play through the story of the Oda, and have yet to decide if we can keep the story intact for long enough. Don't really know exactly what we're going to do when it gets to be around Honnoji time. I've already had one or two people express the desire for us to break from history at that point. I'm inclined to see how far we can take the ride, but it's going to be a long time before we got to worry about it. Thought about using this video to catch up with the created characters. I think I'll do at least one more regular gameplay video before we get to that. As you can see, we're getting ready to move against the... basically, we're getting ready to move against the... Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely. We're getting ready to move against the Saito, and we're going to get the help of the Asakura in doing that. Saito have a couple of bases. Clan, that's the screen I'm kind of looking for. We don't have real accurate counts, or maybe we do, because these are not even looking numbers we got. But in terms of like population, sorry. The Oda is not one of the biggest clans in Japan. The Oda is not even as big in population as the Saito. Oh, no, it is. No, it's not. We've got more troops than the Saito, but not by a lot. But no, we're not. We're you know, when I say we're not one of the biggest clans in Japan, I mean you can look at how long the list is and where the scroll bar ends up before the Oda come up. There's plenty of clans bigger than us, but a lot more clans that are smaller. But the Saito are bigger than us by a little bit. Officer-wise, they got 13 and I got 18. I got one castle and they got one castle. They got a maiden. I keep all my girls sexed up. Sorry, that's a bit weird. Policy expense. We have a 0 policy expense right now. Hojo are not even the biggest clan in Japan, which is kind of surprising, but they're right up there, and they're certainly bigger than me or the Saito. But policy expense I'm not kind of curious about. 0 for us. The Saito actually have some policies going, and we really should have too. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling like we need to do something with that. Deploy draftee. Increase number of troops. Gold income greatly decreases. Don't like that. If this didn't cost money, like some of these policies, if it didn't cost money, I would do it. Slight increase to court diplomacy because we're working that right now. But nah. But the one that actually just has no negative other than the cost. I mean, revolts happen more often. Popularity is low. Whatever.
Let's let everyone know.
We'll go ahead and do this again for a while. The game clearly wants us to have that in place. We could start looking at improving our castles. The only reason I would care about this right now is to work on getting castle facilities. But we'd need resources and domestic points. The domestic, for like spoiling it, but eventually we're going to build a new castle in this area. That'll be a plot point that's part of a later quest. And I think in the long term that'll be even bigger than Nagoya is right now. But it is what it is. She's still hard at work on that, so we won't interfere. And we're still working on getting Lu Bu. Saruko just isn't wanting to play nice, so we'll see how that goes. He's been pretty valuable. His intelligence score is such that he's been pretty good to have around. I kind of feel like spending a little money and gathering horses But don't have a lot of cash. Well, I've got more than enough cash
What
to,
would you like?
because the prices you can spend, the amount you can buy, it's staggered. It's like, would you like to spend almost all your gold, about half your gold, about a quarter of your gold? That's always how it works. So I guess I could just keep buying the minimum amount of horses every time, but if I hadn't just bought that policy back, this would all be much more viable. No, that's not right. There's some question in my mind about whether any of our recent advances meant that we can do more with facilities. Yeah, here we are. Studio. Studio. Makes crafts. Also makes adjacent districts more suitable for crops and crafts. That's a good one, actually. But I've been just going with rice dealer. Maybe I shouldn't just be going straight to rice dealer on all these things, but this would open up foundry as a facility. Adjacents more suitable for crops and crafts. I like it. And we've already got rice dealers. Let's get away from just doing all rice dealers and do something different for a change. And Ryu Doragon, you'll get a chance to show your political muscle. And we'll also spend all the money we've ever had ever. That's already happening, I guess. So I feel like there was something else I was going to do. You know, it can't hurt to start diplomacy with the Asakura. And then I don't have to pull the trigger until I'm ready. It'll tell me what my next objective is. I don't have to get going on it. I don't think it'll force me to get going on it. That's what I'm trying to say. So the Asakura, that's the Azai. I thought the Asakura were all the way up here. Yeah, the Asakura clan seems rather interested in us. Let us gain their trust through diplomacy. Garth Morgan, you can do that fast enough. I'm going to keep Saruku around for conspiring with Lubu and whatever. I thought he was already doing that, actually. I'll begin working with the Asakura clan. Let us leave this to me. Yeah, are we not already conspiring with Lu frickin' Boo? Yeah, we're already enticing him. We're seducing him with our sexy, sexy ways. Meanwhile, other people are actually having exciting wars. While we do all this nonsense. Hey, it's a Paige. It's a Paige of WWE. This is her house. Tanefuji Nagao of our vassal Nagano Kudo clan has arrived. Would you accept my daughter as your ward to strengthen our bond? Oh, hey. It's Aya, in quotes, Bull Nagano. My name is Aya Nagano. I will serve as your daughter, my liege. Please make use of me how you see fit. Well, this is pretty awesome having a vassal clan, but I don't know why they picked us, but, you know, unless they can see the future and know how important we're going to get, but I'm a little worried about being obligated to defend them, if only because there's forces between us and them that I don't want to break history. Otherwise, I would take out the Hongonji or whatever that's called, that place that's like one southwest of us that's kind of by itself with just the one base. If it's what I think it is, the Oda actually had that place surrounded for a long time before they eventually broke it. But I would try to take it just so that I could actually you know, I'd much rather fight a little weak daimyo that don't have any place to get reinforced from than you know, threaten like the Saito or the Imagawa. And also, I believe that would allow me to get to that vassal clan, have a direct line. But I'm a little worried. And I'm also having one of those paranoia attacks where I check to make sure everything's recording, and it is.
Here is last month's balance.
Here's last month's balance. With the infrastructure expense and the diplomacy expense, we are going over, we are losing money this month.
Reporting in.
Yikes. So I really just don't have any money to spend this month, but I'll keep inching up the crafts here. And I will check. Oh, we don't have enough gold. Never mind. I was going to check to see if we could already upgrade that structure we just built. Lubu has grown discontent enough. Ending conspiracy. The maiden from Nagaya Castle is now your foster daughter. Enticement is stopped because Lubu's discontent is maxed. Okay.
Your orders. Here is last month's balance.
Alright, so we're doing a little better now.
Reporting in.
Looks like my training's paid off. It seems a Ronin or two on our lands. Well, there goes that gold. Shigeharu Kuwayama. Acknowledge my powers are now yours. So we got like no money. Lubu is discontent of 100, but we don't have the option to betray or extract. Is that because of the gold cost? Yep. Alright, so we will have to hold off. I'm not even going to develop on this turn. Matter of fact, I will go back to doing what I said I wasn't going to do. Sell some food.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, maybe that will allow us to get Lubu on this turn. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. Something tells me I might not be able to trust him. What else can we... Oh, Mr. P's loyalty has gone down. We should have been working on him. He's actually a better overall officer. Her loyalty has gone down. Wow. I'm going to get working on her actually right now. Which means that I'm going to be like out of money forever again. Okay. So much for buying horses. Our collusion messengers returned with a reply from Lubu.
To think that you would have such need of me. I will join you joyfully. Let me gather my things. Yao Cha!
Lubu has agreed to join. Saruko seems to have made a secret promise to someone. Saruko, you fucking piece of shit. Saruko, you fucking piece of shit.
Here is last month's balance.
Thanks to selling all that food, we're still making money, but
Reporting in.
it's not good. Saruko has been showing some rather strange movements. Training's payoff and I've grown. I mean, do I need to just give Saruko that treasure that I've been holding for a rainy day? This guy's super pissed. Well, why did you fucking join me then, asshole? See, his loyalty's actually not bad. So I probably need to avoid having him... Certainly he won't be the leader of any units that I deploy. He might, So Lubu is already at 20. Wow, Scotty is actually on the list of people who could use a little loyalty boost. I'm surprised with you, Scotty. Lubu is going to have a very high loyalty temporarily, and it'll go down. Shows discontent on occasion, seems to hold slight and dissatisfaction. Oh, she's not a maiden then. She's an officer. I thought she was going to be a maiden that we could marry off, but she's 13 years old. So no, I'm not a weirdo for thinking we were going to be able to marry her off. It's not me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. You are holding slight dissatisfaction. I might want to just give him a treasure. But his required loyalty ain't that high at all. I could probably just hold off. Well, why did you join? I might have been wasting money just even dealing with him. My master Nobuhide doesn't seem to care about the discontent of us. That's basically a loyalty loss because somebody's messing. Yeah, we don't need to worry about her. Saruko is just always going to be dancing around on the edge of ditching. Whereas Aya Oda, well, I think with time she'll get used to working for us. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at Lubu. Burns with loyalty, bearing eyes with no hint of defiance, will perform far above abilities. Sure he will. I just changed masters plus 10. That's what that's about. He does think he'll get along well with his master, so that's good. But when that plus 10 modifier goes away, he's going to be at, I don't know what, I guess it'll be 10, 11. He'll be below. So I'll have to give him a treasure right off the bat, possibly put him in charge of a castle. I will worry about that when the time comes. In the meantime, man, I don't really have the money for it, but I'm already working on her. I guess I could work on Master P too. He's already, yeah, his loyalty's already in the shitter. Problem is, I'm gonna have so many officers that I'm not gonna be able to get castle bonuses on each of them. Mr. P's a good officer, but I'm gonna, you know what? I don't know if I can get this information on another clan's officers, but I would be interested to see what is causing the loyalty penalty with him. If it's because somebody else is already conspiring with them. I can see. Looks like my master doesn't have any ambition. No, okay, then nobody's conspiring with him. What the hell? I'm sure that my, I don't know who, I don't know which, viewer gave me the Mr. P character and if they're still watching. But if they are, I would imagine that they would like to see, their guy in the LP. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to drop the policy again. Keep going back and forth on this. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to let it go for a little while. And where are we at for this? 51. I guess we'll keep working that. We don't have diplomacy on Asakura clan to request reinforcements. Shall I continue diplomacy? No, because that's what we need for the plot. Bring the Asakura clan's trust to 40 accomplished. So I don't know if we'll get more chit-chat. Yes, we will. Chased out of Mino by Dosan Saito, Yoranori Toki sought the help of Nobuhide Oda, while his nephew Yorazumi asked the Asakura clan of Echizen for aid. Since they were both helping the Toki clan, the Oda and Asakura clans joined hands, deciding to lock Mino in a pincer attack from north and south. My lord was very pleased to see you, Sir Harate. He praised your abilities in song and tea. Tea? The honor is all ours, my lord. We are eternally grateful to have the famed Sir Soteke aid us in this battle. Ha ha! Truth be told, Sir Harate, I come wishing to see the young master of the Oda. Lord Kiposhi? Forgive my rudeness, but I have heard quite a few rumors of the Fool of Owari. It hardly warrants worry, Sir Harate. It matters not if a warrior is called a dog or a pig or any manner of lowly animal. Not so long as he wins in battle. I hear Sir Kaposhi is quite fond of long horse rides. Though they may call him a fool, I would say he will grow into a warrior of great merit. Soteki Asakura was a famed warrior in charge of all of the Asakura's military affairs, known to always bring forth impressive results. It is said that at his death, he said that he wished to see for just a little longer where Nobunaga Oda's rapid growth would take him. Well, hopefully, if we haven't broken the story, it'll take us to victory. Now we gotta capture Ogaki Castle, and I think 24-month alliance. I think it's going to be a deal where we've got to hold it for a year after we take it as well. Fuji Oda. I have come of age, and I wish to contribute to the family however I can. Aww. And, yeah, that ceremony with the hair is kind of a big deal, I think. Coming of age thing in Japan. I might be totally wrong. I think it's a coming of age thing. Because, when a woman was married and reached, a married woman, like, after, if she's a woman of court, it's probably after she's had children and whatnot. Typically, if her husband were to die, and in ancient Japan as today, women had a longer life expectancy than men, and men were much more likely, of course, to die in war. They would traditionally cut their hair short and become a nun. Not a Christian nun, but, a Shinto nun or a Buddhist nun, I guess. So the hair is like a big deal. So Fuji Oda became an officer. Oh, I guess that's automatic. I thought I got the choice each time, but I guess I didn't set it that way. A child of Nobuhide Oda, inheriting his talent, contributed greatly to the clan's prosperity. This could be an issue. So you've made up your mind, and so have I. Come, join my army.
Your orders.
Yeah, I may have goofed. I thought I was setting it up so that I would have a choice to make them officers, but instead, the daughters of the ruler are becoming officers in the army instead of maidens. It's probably mostly guys watching this LP, so I'm talking straight here. I'm not trying to butter up female viewers because I imagine I don't have a large number with this LP, but I would just have to say it's kind of cool that you can have female officers, but really, I mean, we're being realistic. A game set in the Sengoku period in Japan, the daughters of a famous retainer are very powerful and important political tools. Call them pawns, talk about how unfair it all was to the actual young women involved. But I mean, the truth is, in the game of like war and diplomacy in this era, yeah, marriage alliances were very important. So I probably should have given myself the option to have a few maidens as aces in the hole for when I needed to get a powerful clan off my back. But since I'm following the plot, I would have to be careful in doing that anyway. I would think that if I made a marriage pact with the Hojo, that it would get annulled. The plot would probably be able to override and annul it if necessary. A big powerful clan like that. But I don't know.
Here is last month's balance.
So, okay, well, we'll be doing better for gold if I can just avoid spending, but I am now working on hiring away
Reporting in.
some people. One of our boys has come of age. We've gained an extra retainer. That is just basically a goof. They didn't bother to make that message specific to gender. So when a daughter comes of age, that's what they say. Now, I don't think, maybe I need to be aware of this. Yeah, I better be, just in case. Okazaki, they might decide without the plot telling them to do so to attack Ancho, which would be a pain in the ass, especially if I'm right in the middle of trying to capture Ogaki Castle. Again, I've got until 1547 to do it. I want to do it earlier than that because other plot stuff might happen. But at this castle here, it's not that castle that I'm worried about so much as Inabayama will certainly send troops to try to stop me. But I've got I think those are scouted. I scouted them previously. I'm already enticing those two bad mamma jammas. Morinari Ando. Gonna leave you alone. Hey, you are a created officer. Zikanpachi, I believe. And he could potentially be won over. I'm at the point now where oh man, I hate to say it, guys, but it's kind of, we're at a point now where I'm like, don't want to grab too many more officers, because I don't know if anybody whose loyalty requirements are high enough that I can win them over. It's going to be tough for me to make you happy in my force, because I don't have a huge number of bases where I can put every single person in charge of their own base. I would love for Lethal Feline's character to show a little discontent and open the door, because he's a war character and I'm going to need those. Not only am I going to need them for myself, but I'm going to need to have those. I'm going to need for the Imagawa to preferably not have lots of really good war officers, is what I'm getting at. Well, what is your requirement? Are they just doing a really awful job of taking care of you, but in reality you're not that big of a Kampachi? His required loyalty 7, which isn't bad. Garth Morgan, you could work on him. 900 a month, though. Let's see if we can figure out why he's so dissatisfied. Whatever it is, do it. Do it till you're dissatisfied. This is the wrong base. You were... Well, where were you then? You're up in Odani? Yeah. You have no bio, which is my way of double checking he's created. Oh, somebody else is already conspiring with him. That's what's keeping him down. That's what's keeping his loyalty down there. So, okay, I'm not going to bother with him then. Somebody else is already trying to... I don't know how that would work. I guess I could snatch him away from somebody else. But yeah, somebody else is already conspiring with him. That's why his loyalty penalty is low enough that he's even threatening. Well, wait, let me check and see what his discontent is. Because if it hits 100, you can't keep conspiring with him. It doesn't look like it's going to let me look at that. Fair enough. He's not in my... If I'm not conspiring with him myself... Well, no, if I... Hold on. If I try to conspire with him, I would think that would be something I would be able to look at. Oh, projected 0-2. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'd have to have a separate discontent thing going. Whatever, I'm not making sense. Don't want to change a district. Don't want to do that. So this town fair, it'll tell me when it's time to change it to a coin exchange, but it'll be one of those little bottom right hand corner messages that I might miss. Alright, well, let's just
What would you like?
more treasures available. It's cheap, I'll buy it.
Thank you very much.
But it's not gonna do good for my efforts to... Is there somebody... You've got 95 pull. I mean, how much better do I want it to get? It's just really slowly creeping up. Sorry, I really should end the turn, but I just want to take a quick peek. I, as a member of the clan, I mean, come on. Enough of your racism. You're discontented already. Shouldn't be that shocked. I mean, the guy... Alright. Went to a lot of trouble to get him back. I'm gonna give him a shitty treasure. That'll take him up to 11. This'll take him up to 11. Say, this is a famous hardened helmet. Many thanks, my liege. And, yeah, if the plot kills him, I think we get the treasure back. But that's why I'm buying shitty treasures. It only gave him one additional, it's not that great a treasure, so it's not like it did this huge bonus. Yeah. Hopefully he's not good enough that anybody else will try to win him over.
Let's begin the meeting.
Let's begin the beginning.
Balance.
Trade, yeah, buying that treasure prevented us from having a gain.
Reporting in.
Katsuie continues to get better and better. Getting stronger every day. It's 100 gold to increase income by 3. Is that worth it? Maybe not. I mean, it'll pay for itself eventually. Alright, I'll stick with doing that in Nagoya. Oh wow, they're already attacking up there, huh? I guess I should be working on that. I wonder what happens if they take care of it without me. Because I was kind of figuring that I would call them for help, but... Yeah, no, what I need to do is just jump in there after they've softened them up, because I don't think they'll take the castle without me. I feel bad. I wasn't ready to go. I was gonna just like take it easy for a minute. So I guess what I need to do is save my game and try to jump up there and get involved in the next video. Because you know, once we have that city, it'll be another one where I think the plot will take it back from us eventually. But you know, it'll be another place to have bringing in gold. I do wonder if I'm just developing other clan cities for them when I know that the plot will take them back for me, but yeah, it is what it is. If you ever watched me play these games before, the RTK games, I mean, I've never Let's Played one of these before that you guys were able to watch. You'll know it's in my nature. I want to like build up, and this is part of why it takes a while. And I'm eventually forced during the winding down phase of the LP to just give up. But I always want to like build up my cities to maximum, which is why it's probably just as well, even though it might be better ultimately, that I haven't been building the facilities that increase, like, you know, makes the district more suitable for crops and stuff. Those are probably better in the long term because they allow you to build up even more. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, folks, that's it for this video. When we come back, I guess we're gonna rush to war, or I might just wait and see how this battle between the Asakura and the Saito pans out. That would be the sneaky thing to do. But it kind of feels like I'm gonna lose. In some sense, it feels like I'll lose prestige if I don't get involved. So we'll see. We'll see. Next time, folks, one of two things: there will be war, or there won't. See you next time.